My name is Melanie O'Brien, and I am the Program Manager of the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act Program, or NAGPRA, housed in the National Park Service within the Department of the Interior. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the repatriation of Native American cultural items under U.S. law. The Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act, or NAGPRA, was passed in November of 1990. The law requires that Native American human remains and cultural items be returned to descendant communities, Native American tribes, Alaska Native villages, and Native Hawaiian organizations. The law was passed to help resolve the rights to those cultural items and human remains in museum collections and federal agency repositories. Depending on the category of the cultural item in question and its cultural affiliation, NAGPRA provides lineal descendants, Indian tribes, and Native Hawaiian organizations with a process to retrieve these cultural items from collections. Under NAGPRA, Native American means of or relating to a tribe, a people, or a culture that is indigenous to the United States. Those entities that have control of Native American cultural items include federal agencies and any institution that receives federal funds. This could include university collections, local or state historical societies, or other entities that may not be a typical museum, but still have control of these Native American cultural items. Under NAGPRA, there are three categories of items. There are human remains, meaning the physical remains of a person of Native American ancestry. Funerary objects, meaning those objects that were placed intentionally with human remains at the time of burial or later, and other cultural items, which can include sacred objects, meaning those items needed for the practice of a traditional Native American religion, and objects of cultural patrimony, which are those items which are owned collectively by a tribe or people and cannot be separated from that group. All of these kinds of items are in museum and federal agency collections, and since 1990 have been subject to the repatriation or return to Native American tribes and Native Hawaiian organizations. The basis for return is through cultural affiliation, which the law defines as a relationship of shared group identity that can be traced between a people of the past and a present-day Indian tribe or Native Hawaiian organization. In some cases, cultural affiliation cannot be determined for Native American human remains and their funerary objects. In those cases, the law still provides the opportunity for Native American tribes and Native Hawaiian organizations to request the return of those ancestors and items. The process under the law is based on the location from which those items were removed, and based on that location will be returned to the claiming tribe. In addition to Native American human remains and their funerary objects, the law provides a process for tribes to make claims to their cultural items, including sacred objects and objects of cultural patrimony, for return to the tribe to be used in current ceremonies or traditional practices. Under the law, there are federal funds made available for Native American tribes, Native Hawaiian organizations, and museums to carry out this process. Also under the law, there are provisions for civil penalties when a museum fails to comply with the requirements of this law. To find out more about repatriation and the work of NAGPRA, please visit our website. to learn how this law has been carried out since 1990.